What is going on, my fellow knife enthusiasts? So I have a pretty beastly folding knife that I'm going to be showing you from Medford Knives. This is the Medford 187 DP. And when I say this is a beastly folding knife, yes, I mean it. We have the S35VN drop point blade with the satin finish, which is absolutely stunning. It's a very unique blade. I think I haven't really ever seen a blade quite like this. Just the grind lines look very sleek. Also, this is a pretty thick blade. The blade stock is fairly thick. The blade is deployed from this fuller here, which comes out fairly easy. It could come out easier. You kind of have to really launch it, but it's not too bad. The opening action is pretty good, I'd say. It's smooth enough. It might be able to be loosened with the pivot. The pivot might be able to be loosened a little bit to help with that, but... And then the closing action is really the only thing I have a problem with on this knife. And that's because the lock bar access is non-existent. Like, you can access the lock, but it's not the most comfortable lock bar to access. This little milled out bit here, it's kind of sharp. Like, it's not too comfortable on your thumb. Like, if I owned this knife, I think I would take a bit of sandpaper and sand down that little piece, and I think it would make it less painful. The blade is not drop shut at all. Like, you have to, like, pretty much the best way to close it is like that. The scales are titanium, and as far as titanium scales go, these are pretty freaking beefy. Probably some of the thickest, most beefy titanium scales that I've seen. There's an interesting contouring and shape to them, like how it just goes straight down, and it has this little forward swoop with the jimping right there, which, I mean, I like the scales. Kind of an unusual design, but the ergonomic factor's pretty good. Not like amazing or mind-blowing or anything, because the scales are a little thick and blocky, but I think with this being just a thicker, beefier knife, it works out. The hardware look like T8s, which are anodized. Pretty sweet looking. The pocket clip is also anodized and is also non-reversible, but it seems like it's a good style pocket clip. It doesn't seem like there's too much tension on there. Medford knives are made in the USA. This is not a thumb stud. This is just the blade stop pins. So like I said, the ergonomics are pretty good, even though it's a little bit more bulky of a folding knife. We do have this finger choil and jimping on the stock of the blade for some choking up and precise cutting. And you can comfortably hold this knife in a few different grip positions. Just depends on what you're using this thing for. Let me know what you think of this beast of a folding knife in the comments, and then don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you don't miss my future knife review content. Peace.